Hey everybody, Bonnie here. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I got in here. I'm doing this live in my oil leadership team Facebook group. And this is our group for all of our wellness advocates that are doing the business, the doTERRA business, right? So welcome. Hopefully this is on the right page. Let me get on here and check. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is wet. Welcome to everybody who is watching the replay. Thanks for those of you who are getting on live. I see you guys are getting on now. Awesome. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy September. So many awesome things are happening. Hopefully you guys saw doTERRA special. So the biggest thing so far, and I'm just going to quick make sure it's working here, is that most of our enrollment kits, which is like the way that everyone gets started with doTERRA, good, it's up and live here, they're 20% off in the US. Canadians can order the US warehouse and they have their own promotion going on too. So it's just awesome. This is when most people get started in doTERRA, right? Because they see 20% off, they see a sale, and maybe they've been on the fence for a while and now they're like, I'm ready to get going. So that's why this is so exciting. But that's not why I came on here. I did want to share that with you, but I have so many updates, right? I'm just like so pumped. We have conference coming up. We have the new season. My kids just started school like 2 days ago. This is my second day at home, like kidless. So it is awesome. I love my summer, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the summer and then moving into the next transition. But it's actually really nice to feel like I can put my head down again and just get to work, right? Hey guys, yes. So I just hopped on here again. I didn't have anything, I didn't have a time set. I just wanted to get on. I did my workout this morning, showered, drank my smoothie, did my supplements, oils, all that, and I'm like ready to go. Okay, so we have so many new people in our team. You guys, welcome. We have, I'd have to look here, hundreds. We're almost at 1,000 people in just the advocate page. Okay, let me look here really quick. If I can see, we have thousands of customers, over 800 advocates working on our team, which is awesome, from 15 different countries. Like I said, it's over 6,000 customers on our team, right? So I first will quickly introduce myself. I'm the founder of the oil leadership team, and I'm a mom of 4 kids. I started doTERRA, 6 months before I started the business. And coming up here in September, this will be my 3rd convention, so that is crazy. So isn't it right? The first convention, so I'm on my 3rd year pretty much of using doTERRA. Okay, I found doTERRA not because I was looking for oils. I actually did not even think oils would work. I was just looking for the next step for my health, right? So I was suffering from a bunch of health ailments. I was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and I was just looking for something to elevate my health, right? So I was doing supplements and working out and saunas and smoothies, everything that, homeopathics, Chinese medicine. I was doing all the things, right? And I was like, there's still something else that I need to be doing. Your body can just feel it, right? So I found oils, and then they completely changed my life. So that's when I started. I'm like, you know what? I've got to share this with every single person I know. And I made that commitment, and I was in another company. I left that company to do doTERRA full-time. Within 5 months, I was a diamond in doTERRA, and I've been the diamond ever since. This year, within 1 year, our whole team will be presidential. We are growing fast. Like I said, we have over 6,000 people in our team, and we bring in hundreds of new customers to our team every single month. So it's awesome. I am so glad that you guys are here and that we're doing this together, that we're linking arms, and we just have like this huge mission and movement that we're doing, and we're all working together. So I love it. My biggest goal and my why I'm doing this, so one, to be the healthiest and the best version of myself, first of all. That's why I'm into oils and health care, and everything that I do for health is one, so I can be my best, so I can give my best, right? So I can give my best to my family. Like I said, I have 4 kids. I have a daughter, 3 boys. I want to show them what health looks like, right? I want to be the example. I want, my daughter to grow up confident and becoming the best version of herself, and my boys too. And so that's like my number one goal, is to live the life that, I was given to the best that I can. I also believe that we are all given gifts and we need to be giving them away, right? So one of my gifts that I really feel strongly about is that I have a gift to inspire others. And I like to do that by, one, living the life and sharing my life, but then also I like to give life and breathe life and speak life into other women specifically. I work with a lot of moms, and I love to help women to believe in themselves again, because I always did not believe in myself, and sometimes I still struggle with that, right? When I became a mom, I was at home and just kind of disconnected from the world. I had 4 kids in 7 years, and when business came into my life and health came into my life, I just felt like that was meant to be for me. I just loved it. I loved watching myself change, right? But I loved watching women change when they started to have confidence, they started to believe in themselves, personal development, getting healthier, just having more confidence and feeling beautiful. Like, I just love that. So that is my number one goal. Yes, I will be presidential, and it will be amazing to be financially free and to give back. And I'm sure my goals will continue to change, but right now, like, I am totally driven by just helping others to get to their goals. And it's not always about the rank, right? But it's how we feel and how many people that we can impact, right? So that's why I like to do these videos. I put them all up for free on YouTube. I just love doing that. So anyway, I wanted to introduce myself. If you guys are new here, please share where you're from, share your doTERRA story, how long you've been in it, because our group is so big. I don't know everyone personally. I know we're meeting a lot of you in a couple weeks in Utah, and I'm just so pumped. Like, I cannot wait to just hug and squeeze you all and get to know your stories, and I'm just pumped about that. Like, that is my number one thing I can't wait to go and do. So let's see here. I actually took some notes today because I wanted to go over some things I don't want to forget. So the first thing I'm actually going to talk about is getting back into momentum, right? Because so many of us, not all of us, because some of us have been rocking their business. Like, we just had some people bring in their top enrollments and new ranks, and they're like rocking the summer, right? But then I've talked to other women, and myself included, right? Oh, Amy, I cannot wait to meet you. It's gonna be so fun. We took some time off in the summer, and that's okay, right? So I'm like very committed to my family. We went on multiple trips. I'm just filling up my cup with my family. We just moved here, and so like I said, I took the weekly calls off of this group. I was doing them every single week, and I've done that for a couple of years. And everybody just needs a little bit of time to fill their own cups and to come back stronger. And it's like that slingshot, right? That I think Ange Peters was talking about in her video. You pull it back and you launch further. And so I feel like that's what everyone is going through, right? And so I just want to share, if you have been feeling like you're not where you want to be right now, that I just want to assure you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, right? Even if you don't feel like it, or if you wish you were further, that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And I want you to just think about that and let it sit in, because if you took the summer off or just lessened your hours, or maybe you weren't plugging in as much because you were with your family, awesome, great. That's exactly what you needed to do. And you do not need to feel bad about being with your family or going to the beach or whatever, because that is what you wanted to do. That was your priority. You chose to do that. That is great, right? Your cup is filled, okay? So that's how I'm feeling, and I did a social media detox for a little bit of time, and I came back feeling great. So first of all, don't feel bad if you I wish I did more. Stop that. Stop comparing yourselves to others, because that is your season and that is your story, right? So first of all, don't worry about that. But I was talking to multiple women, and they're like, well, how do I get back onto track? Like, what do I need to do? And so the easiest thing, it's yes, it's goals and it's rank and all those things that you think about business, but actually the number one thing, and this is what I've been working on myself too, it's, again, it sounds weird if you're not practicing already, but it's just working on yourself. It's doing one small step for yourself each day, right? Because when you are feeling your best and you're, maybe you're not even feeling your best, but you're taking that one step closer to feeling your best, that will just glow. That will show. You'll be that light for other people to give them inspiration or permission to go and do something for themselves and to be their best, or to try a new oil or whatever it is. And so I wrote down a couple of things that are so small, but if you just do them every day, then it will turn into something big, just a habit. And it's easier to add one thing into your life than to take one thing out, right? So as far as health habits, so the very first thing, and this sounds so redundant because I'm sure you've heard it 100 times or 1,000 times, but to drink water. That's like the easiest thing. In all of our cleanse groups that we've done, we've talked about adding in the water and drinking water. If you've done any kind of health research, they just say water, right? Hey, Mosey. And I would go one step further, is add lemon or grapefruit or some sort of beautiful essential oil to your water, peppermint, slim and sassy, tangerine, whatever it is. Just add in, one little oil. Drink your water every day. One thing that I do is a quart of water every morning, non-negotiable, before my coffee. Just bringing in that water. You should drink half of your body weight in water, but if you're working out or if you're trying to lose weight or other things, you could even drink more than that. The other thing, this sounds, again, simple, but are you using your oils? How many oils are you using? Are you using them daily? Are you, really getting in the benefits of the oils, right? That is the belief level for an elite. So if you are an elite or you want to be an elite, that's the first step, is believing in the product. And actually not even just the oils. So a lot of you are taking the oils, and that's fine. But people have also transformations. I was gonna say that they have transformations with both, but so many women that I've been talking to lately, it's the supplements that actually bring them to the next step. So oils get them into doTERRA and giving them tools and making them aware of health and, taking the next step, removing toxins and all that stuff. But when they take the supplements, then they're like, oh, this new energy comes and they're feeling better. And then they're maybe working out or maybe, making healthier choices, and then they're looking better. And then, the snowball effect, they're attracting more people to them. So oils and supplements, water, that's like the very basic stuff. Or let's say you're a premier or higher, or maybe you've had a lot of people placed underneath your team. If you did not build that 100%, like what you built in your business, 100% you is where your belief level is at. So if you were, for example, a premier, but you built your business to an elite, you're still at that belief of the product. Does that make sense? So the way to build to the next rank is obviously believe in the product, which is taking the product every single day. Okay, so again, water, oil, supplements, a walk, maybe not even every day, but a couple times a week, doing something to move your body, to get outside. And I love to do that while I'm listening to a good podcast or an Audible. I've been on the Rachel Hollis obsession. Raise your hand if you are too. I've been listening to her stuff, on her podcast. Erin got me hooked on it nonstop. I have the Audible too, and I know she has several chapters in her book, in her podcast. It's free. So when you're working out, when you're doing your laundry, when you're cleaning, when you're shopping, I'm going to the grocery store today, I'll be listening to podcasts in my ears, right? So I did 6 miles this morning, podcast in my ears. Yes, Mosey, how do you like it? She's so good, and it doesn't even matter who you're listening to, as long as you're plugging into something every single day. So that's what I have, podcast /personal development. So again, to recap, This is the first time I'm doing a video in my new setup here, and I feel like, I don't know if you guys are feeling an echo or it just feels like, I mean, it's such a big room. I'm gonna have to get like a microphone, just so it feels like it's not echoey. Yes, great so far. Okay, so the small steps, again, so if you wanna go to the next level in your business, again, it's so simple. Water, oil, supplements, walk, podcast. If you don't wanna do all of them, pick one and just do it, right? Just do one, make a commitment to yourself and do it. If you're obviously doing all of those things, then you're ready for the next step. But a lot of times when I'm talking to women and they don't know what to do, it's because they're not even taking care of themselves, right? And so how can you take care of others? How can you attract others to you when you're not even taking care of yourself, right? So we all want to be an advocate of health, right? That's why we're wellness advocates. And we don't have to look a certain way. We don't have to be a certain weight. We don't have to have a certain kind of skin or health story or anything like that. Is not it. It's just about you showing up and making that step to be the best version of yourself every day. Just making one small step, okay? And when you are feeling good and you are that light and you're becoming brighter each day, then you will naturally want to share what you're doing. People are naturally going to ask you what you're doing, okay? It doesn't have to be so heavy. When you're doing those things and you're in alignment with your core beliefs and what you are here to do, it's just lighter and it comes across almost effortlessly, right? Because you're just doing the things that you said you're going to do, okay? I'm going to say, well, I was going to come back to this, but I'll just go a little bit out of order. So if you want it for your business, let's say, because this is the business video, you'll find a way, right? And if you don't, you'll find an excuse, right? And so one of the things that I've been talking to with women is if you have an excuse, like when someone says something like, or you need a class, or you need to work out, or you need to drink your water or whatever, and then instantly like excuses are coming, well, I can't do this, or I have this, or I have this. Well, for me, that happens sometimes where I'm like, okay, well, write down your excuses. Morning, Claire. Hey, also Amy. And then figure out how to make those excuses get away. So if you can't have your water every morning because you're so busy taking care of the kids and this and that, well, what can you do to put your system in place where you can have that water every day? So for a long time, when water was not a habit, I actually had to bring my quart of water up to my nightstand and put it in my nightstand before I went to bed, because in the morning I needed to drink my water. And if I started like in the morning, like when I used to breastfeed and change diapers, like I couldn't just get up and go to the kitchen and drink water because I had other people that really did need me at that time. So I had to figure out a way how to take care of myself in a routine. So that's what I had to do. So think of those excuses and then think about how to squash those excuses, right? Because there is a way. You just need to make it a priority to figure out if you want it or not, and do you want it, right? What do you want? It doesn't have to be just the business, but let's say if it's, again, you're working out or eating right or whatever, find a way. If it's because you don't have anything to eat, go make a grocery plan and go to the store and only buy the food you're allowed to eat. Like, just figure it out. Claire says she sets reminders on her phone. Yes, awesome. Whatever you need to do, and only you know what you need to do, right? I don't know what you need to do. Your spouse or your friends or your kids, no one knows what you need to do but you, right? And it's usually those things that are like in the back of your head that deep down you know it, but for some reason you're letting other things take priority, right? So basically it starts with you. I mean, health, business, I would say your family, pretty much everything that is around you starts with you. So you obviously need to be the light to attract other people. You are going places, we are going places, our team is moving, like there's a huge momentum, and you guys, I want to build you up and get us ready for what's coming, because after convention, things explode. Whether you're going to convention or not, new products are being announced. There's so much momentum, not even in just doTERRA, but even just there's movements going on, especially with moms, because kids are back in school. Look out, moms are ready to take action, right? So much is happening, and I want you to be prepared. I want you to start now with your personal development and getting your habits in place, because big things are happening, and I don't want you getting left behind. So many things are happening, okay? And so I want all of us to do this together. Just recommit. If you feel like you fell off, recommit. That's okay, right? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything that happened already was supposed to happen. And that's your story moving forward, okay? Now, to keep this quick and moving fast, I want to share a couple of things that I have coming up. So what is coming up, what's coming up with the videos and the training and all these awesome things. And I have a lot of things coming up, but I'm going to keep it to just 2 things and add to it as far as 2 new things, right? Because I don't want to put too many things that are unrealistic. And so I have 2 big things coming up that I'm going to share, and then add as we're growing and getting all this momentum and everything. And plus, I can't wait to hear what's coming out. I don't know anything that's coming out. It's all a surprise. So anyway, one, if you are new, again, we have an amazing training. Go to the pinned post in this group. It's all in order, but also my YouTube channel, BonnieDonahue.com, or if you go to my website, Bonnie Donahue, under the Start Here tab, there are 2 things: buy oils at wholesale and start an oil business. To the side of start an oil business, there's training, and there's all the videos in order, okay? Not to mention, every single person in here should have watched, or they are watching, all of doTERRA University, the videos that were on Share Success, they moved them over to doTERRA. Every single thing is there for you, the Empowered Success. If you're not sure where to begin as far as education, Empowered Success is so motivating, because there's so many stories from all these other women and leaders, and that's kind of like what I'm getting to here too, but there's so much to dive into. You just have to get started, right? So what is coming for me, okay? 2 things. One, you guys know I love working with moms. My Facebook page is called Essential Oils for Moms. I hope you're following me there. And also Bonnie Donahue on Instagram, because I'm doing a lot of things on Instagram also. I believe so strongly in working with moms, because I believe moms are our best advocates. Yes, I believe in traditional healthcare and all of that, but I truly believe that there's something really empowering with moms, especially helping other moms. We want what's best for our kids. There's no one else, I feel like, that wants better for our kids than us, right? So I love helping and allowing women to learn from each other, to share their tips, their stories, what's working, what's not, helping to motivate. The thing is that I've learned over talking to a lot of moms and being a mom myself, that so many moms, when they're new moms, they are up all night Googling and trying to figure out what to do for a fever and what to do for the earache and when to go to the doctor and when not to, and they just don't even know there's another way. They don't even know of the option of doTERRA or essential oils. They've never heard of it, right? And so I truly feel like that is something that we need to make sure everyone even knows there's an option where they can make their own decision, right? So on Thursdays, starting after convention, I don't have the official date yet, I'm still lining things up. Thursdays from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in Eastern time. So 1 to 2 Eastern time, I'm going to be starting a video series on my Essential Oils for Moms Facebook page called Healthy Mom Chat. And basically it's going to be me bringing in a new speaker each week, kind of like I did for the story time, all about moms and oils and children, from pregnancy to nursing to toddler to teenage to college to whatever, everywhere in between, along with taking care of the mom, right? Because the mom is down, the whole family is down, right? And taking care of self-care, mental, emotions, weight loss, just self-care, self-love, morning rituals, and bedtime routines for women, for the children, for the family, back to school health, immunity, transition of the different seasons, like every single topic. I have like this huge list of everything, of all the topics that we know moms want to know about. And it's going to be a place where anyone can go, and I will be sending people back to the person that sent them to the video, right, to enroll. But I want to build this community of strong, empowering women and moms that want to help other moms, right? So that's what it's all about. And I'm going to start with our team. We have so many amazing stories of your own transformations. And of course, we have to be compliant because we don't want the video taken down. But starting with back to school health, since that's what we're in, and keeping our kids healthy through the school year. And like I said, I have this huge list, and then I'm going to be going out. So I want to bring our team in first, right? Because I want your story told, and I want to be able to bring people back to your site or your Facebook page, and to be mutual beneficial, right? And then I'm going to be opening it up to other leaders in doTERRA and authors and other speakers or other people that maybe aren't even involved with oils, but they have, great tips on keeping children healthy, or mom tips, or exercise, or fitness, or yoga, or anything, any kind of experts to come on. But I want to start with us, right? Because this is our core team. And then I'm going to be, of course, putting them on YouTube, but I'm also turning all of those into podcasts so people can listen while they're driving. We have working moms that are driving to and from, and they can't sit and watch a video or go on Facebook, so we want it available in a podcast form. And of course, we'll stay on Facebook always, and on YouTube. And I just really want this to grow and to be a place where we can educate everybody, right? Using my network. Okay, we're back on. So that is starting after convention. If you are listening to this right now, you're on our team, and you have an awesome story with, the landscapers are here, of your back to school routine, or you have had an amazing transformation in your children's health, I want to start with your stories, because I want the first ones to be all about back to school. So please message me if you are like, I am made for this, right? I just need you to be compliant, be willing to be on video, and be willing to put yourself out there to help another mom, right? And in return, I would love to send people back to you and have them go to your Facebook page and like it, and maybe we can turn it into a giveaway where they have to like both of our pages to enter. I don't know. I mean, this thing can go as big as we want, and I have a feeling it's going to be huge. So I want all of you guys to be the first to be in it. And so again, that's starting in the Thursdays, 1 to 2 Eastern time. Okay, I'm just super excited. And then I'm glad you guys like it. Sounds amazing. What an opportunity to share. Yeah, so I'm just super pumped, you guys. I've been kind of stewing on this idea, and it just feels like me. It feels natural. It feels like what my gifts are. I feel like, and this is so crazy, my Facebook page is so huge right now. It has, I think, 63,000 followers, and I did not build that. Like, I really feel like God built that for me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with a page like that? Because I didn't buy any of those followers. You know what I mean? Like, I literally feel like it was God, okay? And whether you believe in that or the universe or whatever, but, and I'm like, how can I use what he gave me to benefit everybody? And so again, using your gifts and giving away, that's what I feel like I should be doing with that page. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just super pumped. I just want to give people the tools, the education, and then we can be our best advocates, right? So that is Thursdays. And then Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing, instead of what we were doing on Mondays, we're doing our team calls. I am going to be doing those Tuesday, 1 o'clock. The 1 o'clock time works good for me because I have time in the morning to get all my stuff done and try to, maybe blow dry my hair next time, and then pick up my kids from school. So it's like, but if it ends up working horrible for everybody else, I'll have to rearrange my schedule, but 1 o'clock Eastern works well. So Tuesdays are going to be training / open, because I have ideas for that slot time also. So Tuesdays, there will be training on the business, oils, Q&A, business interviews. So I have more story times that I want to be highlighting all the amazing women and men on our team. So once a month, the top enroller I'd love to have on here sharing their stories. And then all silvers and above, I want to make sure they have the opportunity to have their story out there. And then I just get a lot of questions all the time from people, so I want to just put that out there for everybody to help as many people as I can. So Claire says he's preparing for even bigger influence. Yes, and I do believe that. I'm ready to receive that. I'm excited. We just have so many amazing things happening. It's exciting. So that's what's coming soon. So probably in about 3 weeks, I have to nail down a few people. Again, if you're one of those people, please message me. I have Nikki nailed down already. She doesn't have like a date yet. So Nick, if you're listening to this, she's gonna do back to school, homeschooling edition, right? And then I actually want to do back to school, what they use it back to school, like the teachers in their classrooms. We have multiple teachers on our team, and we have principals, and we have like amazing people right here. And I just think, what an amazing collection of stories from women, and they are their experts in their own expertise, right? So anyway, that's it. I think that's it. Let me check my notes here. So again, it's coming after convention. I'm excited to see all convention. Remember, if you want it, find a way. If not, you find an excuse. You are the light. We have so many amazing things happen. Please join us on this movement. And I will be back later. Bye, guys. Have a great day.